Rapfest Radio on rapfestradio.com. We're not number one. God is. We may not be the best, but our purpose is to lead you to the best. Jesus Christ. www.rapfestradio.com. Old school to new school. Classics to exclusives. Gospel hip-hop music and videos. Live video interviews Monday nights at 8 p.m. Monday nights at 8 p.m. Watch. Learn. Love. Support. Rapfest Radio on rapfestradio.com. Rapfestradio.com. Rapfestradio.com.
You know I work. You know I work. You know I work. You know I 100,000, 100 trill. I be on my job without a deal. Working hard, late nights, me and social club be grinding, yeah, we on that rail. I got my music up, and you know what's up, I can't get enough, and it may be hard, and it may be tough, but you know I gotta work. With this lost soul and the bandit kids, working cause I wanna show them that there's a better life to live. Step up in your hood, and I'm like, what's the thing? Try to win a soul each and every day. West side, yeah, I'm in the bay. Working, trying to put my city on, but only haters want to know what I do and where I go. Try to hold me, try to stop me by talking no stuff about me. Think you waiting, think you sprouting, vibe. Sayonara, I would give you a longest speech, but I'm not gonna waste my time. You know I gotta work. You know I work. You know it's going on 3 years since I came home. No pressure, lyrics, rhyming or tests. You're on. This a reminder. Social club is the click, just to remind you that no man is touching this. God reigns supreme, and my team know it. Hollywood, my city OG, and my fleece gold. I'm speaking to my brothers in the streets with no other way to eat than stacking them triple beans. Woo! My family, the only thing I'm thinking about. Father up above, show me more things to sing about. So sing along, Jesus, what I think upon. Misfit Black Knight World Tour, how's about Singapore? We gotta think big, vision of the King's kid, living out our dreams, all goals in the distance. I'ma keep running with persistence till the race over and we finally in the building. Work. Black Knight, what it is? You know I work. I don't even wear chains anymore. I got pastrami around my neck. You know I work. Okay. You know I work. Alright, let's go. Well, you know how we gon' make it. I don't have money stacking up, cause you know we don't save it. I got my gang with me and everyone initiated, and we make it look easy just because I know they hate it. They hate it. They tell me I'm David. I'm knocking giants down so big they ask me how I do it. I point to God, then point to the armor. I never used it. They got the lane, I got mine. I promise I'll never cross it. Been through so many things and I'm surprised I never lost it. Work. Never take a handout. Social club, misfit gang. For some reason we stand out. Everything looks differently than the way we planned out. But God directs my steps. I'm messed up, but I still stand now. Okay, I ball so hard they all wanna find me. But first they gotta find me. Got a team full of primates. It's social club all day, and I rep his name always. Gotta hold your friends tight, dog. Couple of dollars and they all change. Work. You already know what it is. You know I work. BK. Social. RP. You know I work. You know I got work. You know we do this.
All roads lead to RapFest 2013 20th Anniversary, Saturday, August 10th from 12 to 7 p.m. at Vidalia Park, located at East 180th Street and Daly Avenue in the Bronx, New York. Featuring live music from 20 artists, including special guest We Live as Kings, K-Drama, Isan Lee, and Yavez. For more information, visit rapfestinc.com or follow on Twitter at RapFest Radio.
Yo, welcome everybody to RapFest Radio, rapfestradio.com here on a Monday night.
We're live.
We just finished watching a video by Black Knight, a drum cover to a social club song called Work.
Yeah.
Make sure you check out his videos online. You'll find them everywhere. And Social Club is going to be on tour with the
God Belongs in My City. Yep. They'll be at the Miami stop on August 17th.
August 17th. There's a lot of stuff going on this summer. Make sure you go to all the sites, especially rapfestinc.com. You just heard the audio promo. It's August 10th. We have 20 years, 20 artists, 20 hours. No, it's not 20 hours. Can you imagine?
Oh my God.
They'll shut us down so fast. 20 years, 20
we're there
artists.
for 20 hours practically.
Yeah, we're there for 20 hours, but you guys are only there for like seven and a half. From 12 noon to 7 p.m. at Vidalia Park, 180th Street and Daly Avenue in the Bronx.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun. We have some great stuff lined up. We're really excited. Again, celebrating 20 years.
Yes.
It's been...
Shout out to New Birth because they're like preparing that ground because they're just doing another prayer thing. I think tonight they've been doing a prayer nights like every week, almost twice a week. I think at this point.
Pastor Jose Cruz is the senior pastor, lead pastor over at New Birth, New York Church here in the Bronx. They're like our main host for this event. You know, we like to partner with different churches and do this outreach. And they've been hitting the park hard. They specifically went like 2 weeks ago on a Wednesday night just to pray for Rap Fest. You know, to pray for all the preparations and everything that's going on for Rap Fest. So definitely shout out to them. And I had the pleasure of going to the park with him. I was with the stage guys, just doing some measurements and stuff, checking it out. All the kids love Pastor Jose Cruz in the neighborhood. They're like, oh, we're doing a tournament. They saw us measuring like where to put the stage. You have an event tonight? It's like, it's 8 o'clock at night. We're going home right after this, But that's a good thing, man. It's a great look, and we're really excited. The neighborhood definitely needs it. So August 10th, don't forget, just pack your bag from now. We have to sleep over in the street somewhere in New York. We don't recommend it. We don't recommend it, but I'm just saying, if you're coming out to New York, pack your bags now and get ready. August 10th is the date. August 3rd, we have the prayer walk, combined with God Belongs in My City. And honestly, if you want to be part of Rap Fest, I think the prayer walk is the greatest part that you could participate in, so you can see the real heart of the ministry, behind the scenes with no mics, no stage, and nothing. Yep. We just go out, we'll walk around and pray, and the last year was our first year with God Belongs in My City, backing us on this prayer walk. So this year as well, we're doing it. That's August 3rd at 12 noon. We're going to meet at Vidalia Park, and from there we'll walk around the area and just pray for people. And Richard Dauphin comes, maybe rap a couple of bars in the corner.
Anything for Rap Fest.
Anything?
You heard that here.
Anything
Get
for
the
Rap
list.
Fest. Anything
Get
for
the
Rap
list.
Anything
We're gonna-
for Rap Fest.
we're
Whatever
gonna
it
cut
takes.
this clip.
Whatever it takes.
And we're just gonna keep playing it.
Yeah, we just keep playing. That's gonna
Just
be
keep
like
tweeting
I don't
it.
need to be on.
you know how Wado goes. Beer, 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 beer. I'll be anything for Rap Fest. Anything for Rap Fest.
anything for Rap Fest. Anything for Rap Fest. That would be my plug.
We're gonna get you the
What's
T-shirt.
going on? Yeah,
Richard
yes, sir.
Dauphin. Anything for Rap Fest.
That's it.
Yeah,
Hashtag.
but definitely August. That's a good hashtag. August 3rd. We definitely want you guys to come out. We're excited. We got our backstage passes exclusive. You can see it here, or maybe you can't see it.
So exclusive. It looks so good. I almost stole one.
Yeah, we had to take it out of
Yeah,
We had to
Richard's.
pray. We had to pray for him already.
exactly. I still got
You know,
the Brooklyn spirit on me. So. You gotta pray that off of me. You know what I mean? But I'll be
praying.
all right.
It takes a while. That's why we invited you to the outreach. Just an intervention. It's an intervention.
Yeah, come
Why
especially
they
for the
praying
prayer
on me?
prior to, no mishaps. Not at year 20. Okay.
Yeah. So again, man, we're really excited. We can't even stress how excited we are because it's just so much going on. And as we gear up again, August 3rd is a prayer walk, 12 noon. August 9th is the night before Rap Fest at the Sanctuary Fellowship Church, 1469 St. Peter's Avenue. That's going to be a big celebration going on there. If you need more information on that, contact Eli. That's contactunique@gmail.com or iamunique@gmail.com.
Right.
And he'll give you any details regarding that. There's going to be a dinner, a bunch of stuff going on. That's the night before Rap Fest at the Sanctuary Fellowship Church with special performances, DJ, the whole nine. So you definitely want to come out for that. And August 10th, again, at 12 noon, the event starts. So don't show up at 12 noon looking for a parking space and miss your first 4 or 5 artists because all the artists on the list this year are off the hook.
Yeah.
So there is no, I'm waiting for my special artist. That doesn't work. You want to be there early. We're there from 8 o'clock in the morning, so you guys are more than welcome to join us at any time you want. We could use some hands to help set some stuff up.
We are we're 3.5 weeks, 4 weeks away.
It's a short time. If you go to,
It's about to get real.
it's on rapfestradio.com. On the
3
bottom, there's a
weeks
clock
away.
that says how many days away.
Yeah.
If you see the date, it'll tell you how many days, hours, and minutes away for Rap Fest. It's just a scary clock.
25 days.
25 days.
15 hours, 48 minutes, and 7
Yeah,
seconds.
sounds right. 3.5 weeks.
25 days away. We're excited, man. It's gonna be good. So we're really excited because we got Mr. Richard Dauphin in the house. He's
What's
one of
going
the
on, world?
confirmed
What's going on, Rap
artists.
Fest?
One of the confirmed artists
Yes.
for Rap Fest 2013. It's not his first time with us.
Yes.
He's participated in Rap Fest in the past, and he's been here on Rap Fest Radio several times. I think just recently, like within the last month or so, he was here with us hanging out. So we're excited to have him here. Later on at about 8:30ish, we're gonna have
Atonement T.
Atonement TV. That's Bridge B and Ali Rozet. Sounds like a wine or champagne, right? Fine rapper.
Ali Rozet.
Yeah, he's gonna be on. They're gonna be on telephone call with us. So we're excited for that. So Rich, man, what's going on, man?
Yo, I'm just hyped up and I'm pumped. I can't wait for Rap Fest, and I'm not just saying that because I'm on the show, but I'm saying that because when I'm looking at my calendar, and it's like the fact that, like I was telling you guys, it's year 20. Like, if I'm putting on an event, if I get to year 4, I'm like, I made it. Like, this is a success. This is, God sustaining us. But you guys are not at year 10, not at year 12, not at year 15, but it's year 20. I mean, I'm just thinking like, wow, you've been doing one event 20 years. And I'm thinking about the artists that have come on board, and then also the lives that this ministry has touched, and it's taken even back to Acts when they were wondering about the Pharisees were talking about the disciples, and then one of the Pharisees said, well, if it's of God, it's gonna stand the test of time. If it's of men, it's bound to fail. So I think Rap Fest, you guys definitely are a testament that this is something that God has his hands on to sustain you guys for 20 years. And it's an honor and a privilege to be a part of it.
Hey, man, and you know what the trick is? Like, we go into each year thinking like this is the big one. I think even from the second year, we were already like, we did it last year. This is the second time.
This is gonna be it.
This gotta be it.
This is gonna be it right here.
And you always want to do better than you did before.
Right,
so we treat each year the same way. Naturally, the fact that it's 20 years is big. But I think if the coffee house is going on 36 years, I think, or 35 years. The Rap Fest is birthed from the Salem Coffee House, and it's still going on the second Saturday of every month, non-stop. Well, they take breaks in the summer now. It just gets too hot. But
36.
when God is in the mix, like you said, it's going to happen, and it's not just a Bert. If it was a Bert thing, this would have been done year 2. Year 2 would have been, remember Bert? But it's a thing that with the participation of so many people, especially now as we gain more relationships throughout the years, and even in ministry, you almost gotta prove yourself to people. Like, dude, I've been doing this for like 15 years. You want to help me out this time? Finally, please. And it's interesting. It's interesting, but it's exciting. What was the first year you participated? You remember?
I think it was 06, I believe.
That was when The Truth was there.
Yes.
Nikki Cruz, The Truth. That was a big one on Arthur Avenue.
Yes.
He got the biggest one.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
One of the biggest ones.
That was the biggest. That was the biggest crowd.
It's funny because I think we talked about this before. Like, I originally wasn't selected.
Oh, that's
right.
But then certain artists gave back, so I was just like, you know what? To God be the glory, because I'm still coming. Because at the end of the day,
with Sheena and
I'm an artist, but I'm a fan of it. So I was just like, even though I'm not selected, I'm to God be the glory. I can't wait to go and experience this. And then lo and behold, the way tables turns, or I was able to.
Yeah, actually, there was some artists that canceled.
Yeah,
somebody got sick.
Yeah, and then I was able to be a part, and then on that one where I was coming to see my favorite art, Truth and Nikki Cruz Outreach, it was great just to be there, but then also be on stage to minister with them. And then also I think we had a news clip. You guys had a news clip, I think, with, I forgot, Daily News or Channel 12. News 12.
We had Bronx 12.
Bronx 12, right. and then out of all the 20 artists that was on there, I got and it came on mine. I was like, I was on the clip. I was like, look at God, look at me. And I was like, there go Jesus, look at me. So that was like a real cool experience, on that end. And I just had a ball, just being around with everybody. It was great.
Yeah, that was our biggest event to date. That was our biggest event. Natural, and even that whole year was like weird for us. It was our first year outside of our regular spot. We did it in front of Salem for so many years, and it was our first year. We said, you know what, let's go work with other churches now and share some of this stuff that we have. And we went with Resurrection Christian Center, and we were going to do it right there in front of that church, just to find out that the neighborhood was in such gang war times. They told us, oh, you can't do this here.
Wow.
And it was like weeks before, maybe days before Rap Fest, like, what? But the cops said, don't worry, we'll move you over to another spot. And they moved us to Arthur Avenue, the park. That was like a blessing in disguise right there.
Yeah, Arthur Avenue was great.
It was because of the way it's set up. We had like 2 blocks.
And it was perfect. It was like real wide, and it was like right by the park next to it. Yeah, it was.
And there was so many people. It was nonstop.
Right.
And in the crowd at the end, while I was cleaning up, picking up bottles, who's walking with me, talking on the way, cleaning up bottles? Grand Wizard Theodore.
Wow.
He was like, "Yo, man, this is really cool. I'm going to this club up here to play. If you guys want to come check me out." But it was good. I got to chat with him for a bit, and to know that these are the kind of people that we're looking to impact. We want the fans there. I say it all the time. Please come support your artists. It's so important. Richard Dauphin wants to see people he knows out there in the crowd, and also find new people to share his ministry and music with. But it's people like the Grand Wizard Theodores and anybody else that's out there that we really want to impact. Yeah. And you guys just did an outreach recently for your church, right?
Yes.
How was that?
That was great. And again, when you're out there, with me personally, that's my thing. Like, I love, performing different concerts, but being outside, because I think that's where ministry is needed. Like, it's one thing you're doing it. Like, majority of your supporters are going to come in and they might bring a friend, but when you're out there on the street and people are walking by and you're just really proclaiming the word of God, to see how people's reactions are, they were drawn to it. I started doing, one of my songs that I know, they were looking at home, this is a church event, and he's over here rapping, and people are just captivated out of curiosity by, what, you're rapping, this is a church event, and then they get a chance to actually hear the gospel through what we're saying, and then the altar call that was given, and then just seeing the lives that people just gravitate, and that's what kind of like, man, I can't wait for Rap Fest, because I know this is what we're called to do. We're called to be. It's time out for just having church just for the sake of having church, and it's business as usual. But we need to go out and win the loss at all costs. And I think a lot of times we need to come out of our comfort zones, and be the kingdom of God, and really just let people know who God is in the outside. Let's witness to the drunk, go to the highways and the byways, and let people know and testify about this God that we serve. You know, because many people know about God. They can tell you everything about, you know, John 3:16. They got the tattoo. You know what I mean? But they don't know who Jesus is. So we get an opportunity to come out of our comfort zones and show people the love of God. And that's what I think that people need to be witness to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and this year, again, you know, we're so blessed. We have, you know, We Live as Kings from Collision Records. They're coming out. You know, Dre Murray, Swoop,
Phenomenal
Alex Faith,
project.
And Kristen Gray.
Phenomenal
as
project.
well as Yavez coming out. You know, formerly known as Street Pastor.
Yavez actually, he was supposed to hit me up, but I'll get him in. But Yavez actually drops his new album tomorrow.
Yep.
You know, Dre Murray dropped his album Gold Rush maybe one day last week, which is great work, and we'll be showing a video later about that. And Yavez drops his favorite Over Fury album with the Slingshot Click, and that's just that's expected to make some noise too and just be an impact. So we're looking forward to sharing those ministries. You got Hee Sun Lee.
Yes.
In My City Records, she'll be coming up as well. Kate Drama, he's also working on his project. Should be released by the time Rap Fest comes around.
Nice.
So, you know, I'm excited to see a lot of new music, like really, really fresh new music there for a lot of people to hear. You know, on this night, it's gonna be. An expectation is, especially for me as a fan, I'm always buying some of the stuff.
Man, Crisis vs. Sami, he's gonna be on there performing at Rap Fest for the first time.
Yep.
Gage.
Actually, I have the list here. That's what I was looking at.
Yes.
We have Alcan coming from St. Louis.
Wow.
Antorcha from New Jersey.
Antorcha will be here next week, right?
Yeah, Antorcha's going to be here next week, unless his wife gives birth, because she's due closer to Rap Fest, but you know that could be.
Hold on for at least 3 hours of the day.
Yeah, exactly.
But Antorcha from New Jersey, Atonement TV, Bridge B, and Ali. I like that Ali Rozet. I'm probably saying it wrong.
We'll find out when they call us.
Yo, what's your name? Alex Rose or something like that. I'm saying it all wrong.
Alex Rozet.
They come from Colorado Springs, Colorado. Be Free, bringing fresh revival to everyone everywhere from Massachusetts.
That's
Be Free. Chris, which we said before, from right here from New York. Eric E, Fire Jaws, Freestyle Fam, Gage, and Slave is gonna be on set with him. Jay Skywalker, Promise coming from Toronto, Canada. I think he's the most out of towner for us this year.
The country.
Really out of town. Toronto, Canada. Red Dot from Maryland. Richard Dauphin, you know Richard Dauphin, right?
He sucks. How do you get on?
He said that I did. Sailor the Corner, Swin the Example, and Pyro. It's gonna be good.
Pyro.
Then we
rapping
have
too.
Yeah, then we
Jose
have
Cruz?
Pastor Jose Cruz. And then we have the 3 DJs that are confirmed, you know, that are going to be on set all day. Are DJ Transform. Shout out to DJ Transform. He held us down the whole event last year.
DJ Transform will be spinning on the night before Rap Fest too, so you definitely want to come and support him. He's always
a beast.
That dude has some strong legs. Cause he'll stand up for 20 hours.
At Rap Fest last year, I was almost feeling sorry for him. I was like, yo, you alright? He said, yeah, I'm good, man. Just give me water. I'm good. He didn't even want to eat. Like, I'm good. He just kept spinning for people's tracks and DJing in between and stuff until P-Dog showed up. He was like, yo, if you need a break, I got my laptop. I could go. Manny hooked up DJ Newman and said, yo, you want a break? And Transform like, yeah. He got his break. It was good. So this year, DJ Transform will be there. DJ Tony Tone and DJ Newman, of course. So Newman didn't get to spin last year. He had just gotten off of surgery, you know. But this year he's back and he's ready to, you know, to participate. He's our resident DJ coordinator. He's been DJing with us since 1999.
We'll be seeing that WLIB truck most likely. WBLS too.
Yeah, WBLS,
so
right. DJ Tony Tone's out there. You're there. Let's talk about our sponsors.
Oh yeah.
Let's start with Grateful Apparel. Shout out to Grateful Apparel. They've been supporting us all this time.
Yes.
Rap Fest t-shirts? I don't know, maybe. we're working on that. We'll see.
Make it happen.
But you guys got to buy them, though. I'm not going to print them and you don't buy them. I'm just saying, you know, everybody's like, oh, that's a hot shirt. Yeah, buy it.
Holy Culture.
Yeah, holyculture.net. Shout out to them. They've been, you know, long supporters of everything we do.
3HP.
3HP Promotions, 3HP Records. They help us with the E-Blasts. They're also we have some of their artists from 3HP Nation are going to be on. Adorando con Flow, who's one of our sponsors this year. They're just helping us out with a lot of different things as well. Triple Threat Ministries International. They have a great ministry with the 3-on-3 basketball tournaments and stuff like that, but they're also one of our sponsors. God Belongs in My City as well, one of our sponsors this year. Who else we have?
I think that's it right now. Yeah.
Naturally, the church.
That's the main one. The main one. I was thinking
the Sanctuary Fellowship Church as a church we attend. New Birth, New York, and Salem Temple, of course, for the Salem Coffee House.
You can't forget Triple J Audio.
Triple J. There's so many.
Ambrose Sound, of course.
Oh, and Ambrose Sound.
They make rap fest happen.
Yeah. Without them, it's an acapella fest. It's like a sign language fest.
Sound is always boom in that rap fest.
Insane.
Like insane.
I'm almost scared to see what the reaction of that neighborhood is when we set up.
Yeah, it's gonna be real.
It's a serious.
That whole community center in that building is gonna really feel it too.
That building's gonna be covered.
Yep.
They're gonna be covered.
And that's what makes it too. Because this is one thing when you have your two speakers in at a regular event, and then you're saying, but when you got racks upon racks and racks of sound, and then now you're rapping, you know what I mean? It's like
that bass is bumping.
What? Take it to a whole nother level.
And I was talking to Triple J Audio, trying to come up with a design this year that'll make the artists feel it just a little more on stage. So that's what I'm gonna
looking forward to it.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. Just trying to, it's a park, so you gotta be as creative as possible because you don't have that concrete support. So we're working on stuff. Wow, it's coming up soon, bro.
I got a question for you guys.
Oh man,
yes.
We do the questions.
This I have a question for you, my dude.
We have a call in 4 minutes, so take your time.
Okay, no problem.
Hopefully the call will interrupt us and we don't have to answer.
Hey, no problem. That's why I'm answering. Check this out. You guys been doing rap for 20 years. 20 years. Can you just give me offhand some of the most memorable performances on Rap Fest?
Memorable performers at Rap Fest.
Give us a top 5. Just things, ministries that when they came out, you just wow, amazed, blown away, or.
I'll give you one, but it's 2 times 2 different years. 1996, I want to say, and 2003, Cross Movement. 96, our first exposure to them, which we were about to get robbed. They came, they weren't rolling in. I think they came on train from Philly. They didn't have their whole van pool, carpool and all that stuff, and they were like. 6 guys across movement or 5 guys, whatever they were at the time. I think there was 6 at the time. But on top of that, they had everybody was with them. People that are now probably independent artists somewhere else or even signed to other labels. They were all together.
They were carrying bags.
They weren't carrying nothing. They were just walking down the block. Wow. And I'm like, hold on to the speakers. We're about to get robbed. I don't know who these guys were. We didn't know them. We heard of them. Right. I met them through the Darren Gregg from WRSU. He had shown me their cassette. That's how way back it was. Their cassette. I loved it. We spoke, and they came in. So yeah, it was impressive when they showed up. And at first it's like, whoa. And then I was like, oh, these dudes are great. They're just great people. I'll never forget. They were ready to rap, and again, show how old it was. Their cassette was given to the sound guy on the wrong side. So, you play it on the wrong side, it plays the middle of something else.
That's fun.
So it started, and Fanatic was like, yo, that's the wrong side of the tape, blah, blah, blah. And then they told them, yo, just go over there, and cue it up again. Because they already, you know your own cassette. You could go, rewind, bam, here we go, done. So while he went to do that, Ambassador was sitting on a big JBL 18 that was on the stage. Because we didn't have any big flying speakers. He was sitting on top of it. I might as well just freestyle. He freestyled. He just went off and he just started rapping. And everybody was like, yo, this is real. This is hip hop. So that night, that's the 1996 experience, and 2003 where we had to hold the stage. What you know about this? What? That was like 2002, 2003.
I think I was standing. I think I was actually one of the people that were under the stage, holding it up with our back.
It was crazy.
Yeah, it was because the stage was so bad. There was a bunch of the sound guys had to go under the stage and make sure we held it.
It was the Cross Movement. Enoch.
And the DJs.
It was Enoch. Enoch, True Life, Tonic, Fanatic, and Ambassador.
And the
Cruz Cordero.
In the background, right?
Cruz Cordero. Backing them up was The Truth. He was just like one of the hype men.
Yeah.
And MOD from London. So we're talking 9 guys on stage jumping. What you know about this? Hot, what? Hot. You could answer that, yeah. Hot, what? Hot, 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 what? It was like crazy. It was insane.
Slide.
It seemed like the whole block was jumping up and down. So that was definitely a very, very memorable moment for us.
Okay, give me 1 second.
And then the best part was when they finished. Everybody was like, yeah, that was good, you know, whatever. And they got off stage, and everybody was like, are we good with that? And I forgot what song it was, but they dropped another track. They played another track, just came on, and they flew up on the stage, and what, that place went bananas. It was insane. So that's definitely a memorable moment. And I don't remember the year, but I know there was one year that we did like 2 hours under the rain. And looking back at the videos, there's people on stage rapping, and you see the umbrellas bopping.
Wow.
You see the umbrellas bopping. You know, because the people were there for the ministry and not for the show. Like, you know, like even the artists, we did, as long as we were safe and there was no water on the wires and stuff like that, we would keep going. So we did like 2 hours under the rain. So that was good. I mean, there's so many other moments that we could talk about, but it's crazy. It's crazy. Maybe we'll talk about them more later on. Let's go into this quick video that we want to show you. Where are they? Time for the breakdown. Time for a breakdown. Atonement TV, Bridge B, and
Fire.
And Ali Rozet. I'm probably saying it wrong, and I keep saying it wrong, but it's okay. Well, we have them on the phone in a few seconds, but I want y'all to check out this video. They do this on a frequent basis. It's called Time for the Breakdown. This is just a taste of what you could expect at Rap Fest 2013, the 20th anniversary celebration on August 10th. Check it out.
Atonement Television.
Yo, what's going on? This is Bridge B, about to hit you with another breakdown. For those of you who think, you know, we stopped doing the breakdowns, it's been a long time since the last one, we're actually doing music too, okay? So we can't just do breakdowns bi-weekly, things like that. I have got a couple questions though from people, like, for instance, one guy asked me about the breakdowns, when you turn it around and then you explain the line afterwards, should you do that? Are punchlines typically that way? The answer is no. To be a good MC, you need a bar that people understand the first time around. So this is just sort of like a mind game, wordplay, puzzle type of thing, just to answer that question. But big shout out to Rap Fest Radio, Rap Fest, where we're gonna hit you in the Bronx in August 10th. We're gonna be out there. Big shout out to them and holyculture.net. Another big shout out to Judah Clothing, James the Clay Owens, my big brother, hooking it up on the threads. Thank you so much for that. Support Christian clothing. Listen to the breakdown. Hopefully you get it the first time around. Check it out. I was a failure, but I felt you moving. A deep lust was in my heart, so I see mine is below average, but I'm still improving. The real me is what you see, plus what I want to be. A mind is a terrible thing to waste. God cover me. The enemy of the state of sin was Christ, but I was loving it, so naturally my free will would run from his government. I'm covered by his covenant. Christ took the punishment. We drank the poison. He had to die just so we could stomach it. Look, I wasn't righteous. I'm medication for medication. The flesh died. Every dedication's a dedication. I couldn't integrate to his inner greatness. Crazy how we'd see my fear and then straight jacket to make my mental patient. Observe, what do y'all think? I'm not scared, I will not shrink. Whatever shaking, I'm not stirred. I'm James Bond's drink. I'm loud cause the flock sleep. I rap to try to stop pollution. As the ink independence paper like the Constitution. Okay, you know what time it is. It's time for the breakdown. I was a failure, but I felt you moving. A deep lust was in my heart. I see mine is below average, but I'm still improving. So most of you might have caught that C minus line. I see mine is below average. A C minus is a below average grade, right? But hopefully you heard it from the first time around. I was a failure, that's an F, but I felt you moving. A deep lust, D plus was in my heart. I C minus below average, but I'm still improving. The real me is who you see, plus what I want to be. A mind is a terrible thing to waste. God cover me. The real me is who you see, plus what I want, a B. A minus, a terrible thing to waste. God cover me. So we go from an F all the way to an A with that scheme. Then the enemy of this state of sin was Christ, but I was loving it. So naturally, my free will would run from his government. When you heard that term, enemy of the state, that should have rang a bell in your head. That's a Will Smith movie, right? Especially one in which he runs from the government. So the enemy of the state of sin was Christ. I was loving it. I was loving the sin state. Naturally, my free will would run from his government. I'm covered by his covenant. Christ took the punishment. We drank the poison. He had to die just so we could stomach it. What poison did we drink? What's that poison referring to? The Garden of Eden. We introduced sin into the world. Jesus had to die just so we could stomach it, so we could live through that mistake. But he had to digest so we could stomach it, digest being what the stomach does, right? Then it goes, look, I wasn't righteous. I'm medication for medication. The flesh died. Every dedication's a dedication. Once again, it looks like I used the same words there. Medication, medication, dedication, dedication. I wasn't righteous. I met occasion for medication. I met an occasion to be healed. And that occasion was Christ rising from the dead. I met that occasion. I medication for medication. The flesh died. Every dedication's a dead occasion. Every time I dedicate to God, it's just proof that I'm crucifying my flesh. Every dedication's a dedication. I couldn't integrate to his inner greatness. Crazy how we'd see my fear and then straight jacket to make my mental patient, right? Crazy, straight jacket, mental patient. Usually someone's crazy and in a straight jacket, they're a mental patient. But flip that bar around. It's crazy how we'd see my fear and straight jacket, he would take it to make my mental patient, to give me patience and peace of mind, right? Then the next line, observe, what do y'all think? I'm not scared, I will not shrink. Whatever's shaken, I'm not stirred. I'm James Bond's drink. So that's one of those lines, the punchlines that you could just throw right in a rap song. There's no need for a breakdown for that. It's just sort of a cool transitionary line. I'm not stirred, I'm James Bond's drink. I'm loud because the flocks sleep. I rap to try to stop pollution as the ink in the pen dents paper like the Constitution. Nice transition right there into the end. As the ink in the pen dents the paper. The ink in the pen dents the paper like the Constitution. But the Constitution is an independence paper. The ink independence paper. So that's the breakdown. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. You know, if you like these, subscribe to the channel, hit us up, tell us you appreciate it, and keep the movement in prayer all day. Peace out.
Yep, that's the breakdown. Time for the breakdown. That was Bridge B from Atonement TV. Y'all probably got the Average Man mixtape and stuff. These guys are off the hook. I was really excited to meet them. I was excited that they submitted to be a part of Rap Fest. And for the committee, it was almost like a no-brainer when this came out.
Yeah.
You know, they got selected right away. And if you guys don't know, you'll find out now. I have no say in the selection process. I try every once in a while to drop a hint like, yo, this dude is dope. But it doesn't always work. But we're excited. We have on the phone Bridge B calling in from Colorado, and Ali's calling in from Seattle. That's how we roll at Rap Fest Radio. Colorado, Seattle. Yo, what's up, guys?
Hey, what's up? This is Bridge B right here from Colorado Springs, and this is Ali from Seattle.
Nice. It sounded the same to me.
Awesome.
Yo, man. I got a question for you guys. Is this going to be your first time ever in New York?
Yeah, it is going to be the first time we've been in New York, but I do have a How to Talk New York tape that my manager gave me at work, so.
That's good.
I'm doing good. I'm on side B already. So I'm getting the terms down.
Yo, so
like one example is like, instead of saying like you want something now, you say you want it today.
oh yeah, and that is pretty quick.
Like you're like, we're gonna open a coffee today, you know?
Yeah, and once you come to New York, as long as you don't say thank you or please, you're good.
Fit right in.
Exactly. That's exactly what they keep saying. Like, don't say thank you or please. Like, the manners are totally different.
They were a mannerless city.
Yeah. If you say thank you or please, they're gonna mark you as a tourist, and then we can't help you after that. Yeah, but don't be coming all rude up in here either. They told us Rapfest Radio we don't have to have manners. We in New York, kid. Yo, but tell us, one of you guys tell us a little bit about your ministry, like how you guys came together as a group and stuff.
This is Ali. It was kind of a funny thing. So I was moving out to Colorado Springs from Kentucky, actually, and we linked up at this show. And there was kind of like a cipher circle that was going around, and so I hopped in it, and then I heard Bridge go like 2 people after me, and I was just like, oh goodness, this dude is a beast, right? So we actually linked up at they had like a pulled pork barbecue thing going on, and we started eating the pulled pork sandwich, and then kind of just became friends after that, really.
And y'all should have named your first mixtape Pulled Pork.
That actually would have been dope.
But so how do you guys manage as a group? Because I know you guys do a lot together, but I mean Seattle and Colorado is not like across the street.
You're right. I mean, the thing is, honestly, we used to be roommates out here in the Springs. Like, we did our first little mixtape out here, and then when Ali moved, things were sort of different. He was doing his own thing, I was doing my own thing, and then we finally linked when he had time. I've been begging this dude to do a mixtape for like years. I've been begging Ali. I've been like, yo, Ali, please, let's get some beats and make it happen. And we finally got time to do it. So God is good.
Amen. So tell us a little bit about the different ministries. Because I know there's the Atonement TV. Average Man was the mixtape, and then your individual ministries. Like what is the main focus of the whole Atonement TV?
Essentially, we try to, with Atonement TV, accompany different types of media. So, like, it's not just me and Bridge doing music. We've also got a pastor from the home church, Breed Worship Center, Drew Van Gorder, who posts sermons, like little questionnaire sermon type stuff that he posts. And then BM2, who's a producer, he makes like sermon jams. And then we got Chris B out on the East Coast who like his music. So that's what Atonement TV is essentially trying to bring the gospel through the media outlet in different ways. Individually for myself, I try to serve within my community, whether it be at work or whether it's going to the bus stop, hollering at these dudes, going to the park. You know what I mean? Like, just going to spots where people are at, and just sharing the gospel with them, getting to know them, going through life with people. That's essentially what I do in my own individual ministry. Right. And for me, this is Bridge. Atonement TV sort of meant a lot because it's sort of more of a well-rounded approach instead of like just hip-hop. I have a big fascination with apologetics. If people know, names like Ravi Zacharias, Josh McDowell, people who defend the faith. I'm really, really big into that. So it's more of a well-rounded thing to where it's not just hip-hop. It's whatever you are, whatever your character is, whatever God has given you in this day and age to put out there. And that's sort of something else I appreciate about Travis.
Awesome. So, in all of that, what are you expecting to bring? What should we expect from you to bring to New York for this type of location? And I don't know if you've been hearing a little bit about the particular area, but this area that we'll be servicing and evangelizing to is known for a lot of challenges in the past. It's been known and been marked in the past as one of the poorest neighborhoods in the Bronx. There's a lot of. We mentioned a couple weeks ago that the church that's working with us, they did a prayer service, and the next day a young individual was shot there. So there's a lot of challenges in that particular neighborhood. So what can we expect from you as you guys get your 15 minutes to really show your thing, but even throughout the day?
I think one thing that we can offer, I think the only thing we can offer, like as believers, is exactly what the average man concept is. This is Bridge B, by the way. What the average man concept is that all me and Ali are average people saved by grace. There's no difference between us and the world, or us or any other person besides the grace of God redeeming us. So everything that we can do, every joy that we can possibly have, the redeeming factor behind every struggle is the fact that God is with us behind it. And so I think that's something like where a lot of gospel musicians, they say, we're this, we're that, or because we have Christ, we're this and we're that. And what our focus was on the average man mixtape was that, look, even though with Christ we have and we're this and we're that and we're going toward this successful thing, it's like without Christ we're exactly like you. So there's nothing made us more inclined to be believers. There's nothing that made us seek after God, as the Bible says, no one is righteous and no one seeks after God. So that we were saved by grace, by the grace of God, and that's the only difference between us. So I think that we can relate in that way.
Amen.
Powerful.
I'm listening to you guys speak, and I'm really excited with the selection the committee made for this Rap Fest. Because it's hard to find artists that are focused not only on making good music, but really understand, how to reach out to communities.
Right.
Man, so hey, Bridge, tell us a little bit about this breakdown stuff we saw. What inspired you to do that?
Man, honestly, crazy enough, man. Like, shout out to 8A Productions. We were out there shooting the music video. Me and Ali were shooting the music video out in Seattle. I flew out there, and the producer of the video was 8A Productions, and he was like, "Hey, you should give a shout out, behind the scenes sort of thing." And we ended up doing a 16-bar breakdown just randomly right there. So the first 16-bar breakdown wasn't even an Atonement TV clip. But then after Travis saw that clip that Heyday put up, he was like, "Yo, like that was really crazy. Like that whole thing, we could possibly push that." And so I decided to do another one. We ran with it. A lot of people on Twitter were appreciating it, and we got a lot of questions out. So it's just a thing for fun, really. Just showing the creativity behind artists that do it for God too. So.
Nice.
Well, let me tell you, man, you're a beast with the lyricist portion of of hip hop, and
Amen.
that's such an underrated, not even underrated. How you say underappreciated or overlooked?
Yeah,
it's like such an overlooked art, especially in Christian hip hop. You get very simple lyricism that's catchy, and by the time they go to the second hook, you already know what the third verse says. And so but
and that's the thing. That's why I have a really big appreciation for cats like Ali Rozet. Shout out to Red Letters as well, Rage and Moses. Like people who, because for me, it's like if you're a rapper, like you can be dope, and of course it's a competitive market out there. But if you're a gospel rapper, like you're claiming to have God behind you or be a representative of God, you really got to step up at that point. Instead of just regress. So.
Amen.
I like these guys.
Yeah, my wife is in the background saying, "I like these guys." Yeah, but it's definitely important, man. I think many times the Christian artists, and I don't say this about everybody, but for the most part, I think many times we rely so much on, "Hey, God is on our side," but we stop there as opposed to saying, "Let me represent properly for my kingdom." For the kingdom of God.
One of the things that I loved about you quoting Cross Movement is because Cross Movement was always that represent him well. You know what I mean? Like if you love Christ, you got to represent him well.
Right. No, absolutely. I am one of the members of Cross Movement. They don't know it, but I am. They'll tell you. You could ask them. Ask them who's their silent. Not a silent partner, but I'm like a silent member. Ask them who their original silent member. And it's me. They know it because when they came out, I promoted them more than they did. I think. Yeah, I I was so in love with
I gotta tell y'all a story actually. Like, this is Bridge B once again. I'm sorry I'm taking up too much.
Go ahead. Don't worry. We'll cut you if you take too much time.
Okay, cool. The Truth came out here. The Truth came out to Colorado Springs. Ali opened up for him, and I went to pick up the Truth, and I was driving him around. And then after he was signing CDs and everything, and I asked him if he wanted something to eat, and he gave me his phone and told me to call Waffle House, and we actually went to Waffle House to get something to eat. Now, and this is all a true story. When I was holding the Truth, I just thought to myself, like, how many phone numbers could I possibly get of, like, cross movement members that are probably in there?
Natty.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was thinking, like, Ambassador, like, I could get everybody if I wanted to. I did not do that.
I would have.
Oh man, you should have.
I would have.
You would have been that guy in the news right now with all the phone numbers.
Brooklyn Spirit would have took over. The Brooklyn Spirit would have took over for me.
It's actually, and this is cool, and this is why I got love for cross movement as well, especially Ambassador. Bridge grew up in Chicago, and so Bridge used to be this battle rapper, and he got a hold of the Ambassador's Christology CD, and used to be out there battling using Ambassador's lyrics. And God actually used that CD to help bring Bridge to the faith. So I mean, even Bridge being a gospel rapper is a testament to like God can work through hip hop and like change lives. But I just always that story always makes me laugh that Bridge is out there, cussing dudes in Fresno, and then the next minute he's like quoting Christology, and dudes are like dumbstruck by it. So it's just really
That's great. That's great stuff, man. That's great stuff. So I'm really upset that you didn't get everybody's phone numbers, but
I'm not gonna front. Sometimes I think about it. Like sometimes I wonder, like, wow, I really could have came up with the McCray was probably in there. And
yeah, for real. No, you could have, you could have text Reach Records and say sign this dude.
His name's Bridge.
People would have been like, where he came from? So I don't know, but the Truth told me to sign him.
Told me to call. I got the text.
I would have never been able to live it down though.
Yeah, but you would have enjoyed the ride for at least a year. But trust me, when you come to New York, nobody's gonna tell you to hold their phone.
Everybody's gonna be like, yo, don't pass Bridge your phone, like, don't do it.
No, and actually, I might as well tell you from now, make sure you don't pass your phone to anybody either. It's not so much for the numbers, but we could trade in phones here in a heartbeat for $20, bro.
It's actually crazy, man. Like you really gotta get used to certain cultures. Like last time I was out in Chicago, I was battling out there. This was a couple years ago, and I had my hat like backwards and sort of slightly to the left, and the dude ran up to me like, "Yo, turn your hat forward, cause you don't know where you at." I was like,
wow.
Whoa! And I turned my hat straight. I was like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I would have taken my hat off.
No hats.
I would have taken the hat off and no hat. We done. Yeah, well, the tricky thing is out here, I'm not going to say it's similar, but there's still some gang influence out there. But it's more subtle than it used to be. Like before, the colors were very vivid. People knew already you couldn't wear a certain color in a certain area, or you couldn't, do certain things. But now it's like the nicest guy next to you might be the gangster.
Yeah. It's just it's a respect. This has that view of respect. If they feel like you don't respect them, that's when there's a concern.
That's when you see their colors. Yo, so let's do something. Bridge, go first, man. Drop a couple of bars, and then Ali follow right behind.
Alright, let's see. I never needed a better reason to focus. How could I beef with it if it's me, then I'm hopeless? I'm reaping of a thief and a culprit, trying to reason between the streets and the pulpit. Evil is like a field full of locusts, and then I'm leaving her because she's an adulteress. The people are left feeble and broken. It's not feasible to retreat, and I know this. concealing it will seize the emotion. No reason to go sleep in the ocean. No dreaming about leaving the moment. Your spirit to just feel the commotion. Seeing it just lead to corrosion and reveal it until it's spilled in the open. It's unclear when I'm going to deal with the moment. I'm inferior, but I still want to know this. Yo, in these latter days, more men forgot how to be humble. So Jehovah witnessed as we watched our society crumble. We don't talk about sin violently, we quietly grumble. Now half the church thinks tolerance is piety's uncle. Yo. That don't make me go after that. Alright. Look. And yo, the mass is confused by the trash it consumes. The facts misconstrued. What they actually do is castrate truth and they pass it to you and inject it in tracks. That's substance abuse. Lies from media, rap as a medium, concepts immediate, concepts bulimia. Digest the context. See the messages they feed you, duped if you're immune, then they've already defeated you. Look. Yes, I got a message for the mass collective, the new perspective. See the fruit when the roots connected. Define truth is divine truth when you find truth. You find who defines you will help you find you. I'm connected to the brains, you know how vines do, and I'm covered in that blood. No Don moves.
Concept bulimia. Yo, that's good stuff, man. We're really excited. We can't wait for you guys to come out. Now, you guys are in here Friday night?
I'm going to be there Thursday night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, me and Travis are going to be there Friday.
Okay, cool.
All right. So
am I going to see you guys on Thursday night then? One of you?
Sure. If you want to, yeah, I'll be. If you want it tonight, man, just hit me up.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah. Speak to Travis because I sent him some information regarding the Thursday night.
Okay.
Yeah, so when you finish this call, tell him to send you the information for the Thursday night and see if it works for you.
All right, that's what's up, man.
Yep, and then we'll see the both of you on Friday night.
Yeah,
that should be nice. Cool, man. So we're excited. We're gonna let you guys go. We're gonna finish here with Richard Dauphin, who you'll meet him at Rap Fest, and I can't wait for you guys to meet Freestyle Fam.
Oh man, I love Freestyle Fam.
Oh, wait till you meet them. You guys.
All right, no doubt.
Yeah, you guys remind me of them right now, just as I speak to you. So I think you guys are gonna kick it well.
Absolutely.
Cool, man. Well, God bless. Have a good night, and we'll see you guys soon.
Hey, God bless you guys. Thanks, man.
All right. Peace. Yo, them and Freestyle Fan is over.
Oh my God,
insane.
It's over.
You know, and this is a lot of. This is what I personally enjoy about Rap Fest because you get an opportunity. Because like I said, I'm a fan at this first. Even though I'm an artist, I'm a fan.
Me too. I coordinate it and I'm a fan.
Yeah,
if I didn't have to do anything, I'd still be.
I'll be there. But the fact that you get to be introduced to so many dope new artists that you probably won't encounter on the daily. I won't be able to go to Colorado to hear, the Bridge or you know what I mean.
Seattle,
but now the fact that I get to see them perform live in front of me and then pick up their product and then the relationships that you get to cultivate. When I first came to Rap Fest, that's the first time I heard of K-Drama. You know, so man, and then I think 2 weeks ago we over here talking about, how we performed together, bringing it back. How remember in Rap Fest and I'm hearing his music and we're talking about doing something. So it's just a blessing, man, just to see all the different artists, man.
Well, one of the things we've always focused on for Rap Fest is we want it to be like it's a multi-purpose event,
right?
For those people in the neighborhoods that are slightly, of a lower economic status and can't go out to concerts, we're bringing a concert to you. Yeah. Enjoy it. It's a free event, well, it's free to them. It costs us money, so if you want to help, you can go to rapfestinc.com and click on the sponsorship button. I'm just saying. But it's free. It's free to the neighborhood. When else do you get to come out for a free concert? I mean, you want to go see Philharmonic at Van Cortlandt Park tomorrow night, whatever. But something urban for the kids that can't even get on a train and go somewhere. Yeah. So we're doing that. We're evangelizing to a group of people that might not be exposed to the gospel, because they just don't know about going to church or don't care about going to church. They have so many other struggles and troubles they think they got to get right before they go. So we're bringing church to them. Hip hop is the Bronx, so we're bringing the art style back to where it was birthed and sharing it with all the other hip hop heads, whether they gospel Christian or not. And then for us, the artists, the ministries, we get to fellowship with everybody else and get to meet people. I've met so many people through Rap Fest, and we try to stay connected. I was looking at the list that I sent Eli the other day of like all the groups that have been here, and I was really happy in my heart to say, well, I still talk to most of these people. You know, I still kind of have an idea where they are still.
Even
you know.
Richard Dauphin.
Oh, was he on all this?
Come on, at least live.
Yeah, Richard was on. He was on top of the list, and then it was alphabetical order. Hey, Richard Dauphin.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, but you know what's important is their relationship.
Right.
You know what's important in the relationship, and I always had this conversation with like David Ham and other people. Say, if I ever had a record label, it'd be called Relationship Records, because that's what I think of. You know, relationship, and relationship is it's what makes everything happen. You know, it's fine to love somebody's music and hear it and say, yo, the dude's dope. But if you don't build a relationship, it's, you know, that's just another fan base. You know, go listen to the secular stuff on the radio that you never meet those guys, you know, and enjoy that. But it takes a turn. And one of the purpose for Rap Fest Radio, when we do these interviews, we get to bring a person like you on here. We're not even promoting your song, your CD, your music, your show. We're just kicking it, let people know, you know, this is a real person. That's why we put on the promo. Watch, learn, love, listen, support. You know, it's important to grasp the ministry and say, you know what, I'm going to back you, whatever you do.
And that's true. And that's love right there. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, this is all about Christ that we're promoting. And the fact that even I'm speaking on my behalf, when I send the email, you know, when I'm over here promoting something, you hit me up, be like, hey, Rich, what up? You know what I mean? And then we start kicking it, you know, and we're talking like, hey, won't you come on the show? You know, and I think that fellowship, because every time I see you, it's not about music. You're saying, hey, what's going on? Hey, how's your manager? You still with, you know what I mean? You're looking to find out what's going on with me in my life. You're still over there. You're still doing it. And it's a blessing. The whole minute, it's a blessing. Rap Fest is just complete blessing. And I definitely salute you as a kingdom general to like really steer this ship, because besides the countless lives and the countless connections that have been made through Rap Fest, man, it's just all the glory of God.
Yeah, man. You know what? I'm gonna put you in cross movement too now.
Hey, I'm down. I mean, yes. I knew I came in for a reason, y'all. Richard Dauphin's son cross moving. You know what I mean?
You'll be the second silent rapper.
Exactly. Yeah. That's it. That's it. Just plug my mic and I'll say nothing.
Just stand there like that.
Just load me up. Be like, yo, wow.
Holding up the sign, the House of Rap posters, the old one. Yeah, but again, we're really excited. I'm looking forward to it. You know, so many good things could come from this upcoming event, and we're looking forward to the future events too. You know, we won't stop, and if I get too old and can't do it, Eli will do it, and somebody will do it. And again, you know, we try to encourage other people to do these kind of events, not necessarily on the same day. Hello, which has happened. I'm just saying, but. You know, you can do it too. That's why you know, we're excited that God allowed us to hear His voice and discern it's time to move around and do stuff. You know, we haven't left the Bronx, but we've worked with so many different churches. You know, and in the mix, we're showing them, you know what? We'll do it. You prepare the outreach, we'll bring the concert. And now they're encouraged, and they know. Now they have a relationship with their local community officers. They have a relationship with the parks departments, you know, police department, all of that stuff. And we'll come in and put the state. And as Pastor Jose, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's not easy to get permits for events in New York City. Yeah. It's a really tough battle. But at the end of the day, you do it once, you're encouraged and want to do it again.
Yeah.
You know, it's like prison ministry. You go the first time. If this is for you, you're coming back.
Yeah.
If it's not, you ain't coming back at all. Trust me. Absolutely. But you know, and we encourage you. You know, you guys want to get involved for next year, or even jump in this year if you're local. There's still plenty of time. You could jump in. There's things that we can use help with. You know, it's not all financial, but there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that needs to get done. So if you're out there and you want to get involved, just go to rapfestinc.com. Click on the sponsorship if that's what you want to do. Give a donation. Random could be $5, $50 million. We'll take it. Whatever you have or whatever you want to do, or just hit us up on an email and present something to us and say, hey, would you ever consider doing this? My church could do this for you, or my company could do this for you. You know, we'll take it. That's how we learn.
It's all about kingdom.
Exactly. That's how we build. So, Rich, I heard you're actually an MC as well, and an artist, a rapper. Is that true?
Yeah, I'm actually an invisible member of Crossman as of 5 minutes ago.
Congratulations! I think I saw you on the backside of the CD.
It's a blessing. I was all the way in the back.
On the back of the CD.
The back of the CD. That was
the hologram.
Yeah.
Yo, but it would be an injustice to let you leave here without spitting a few bars.
Check. Listen. We live in a day and age where people are so stuck in their ways. They go through life like mice in a maze, caught up in the hype of the media and the poison they're feeding us, leading us down that Broadway that leads to destruction. The enemy straight plays us like puppets on a string as we promote the doctrines of demons through the songs that we sing. So we view the truth as a lie and what's really a lie for the truth. And on the real, whose truth is absolute? Say lie. Meditate on that before you sleep at night. Hopefully you see the light bulb and then think twice before you sin. Amen. Because mankind is far from righteous. Look at abortion. How could you put a price on a life that's priceless and you can't even fathom the value of what life is? Look how many teen mothers got a strip to pay for diapers because they baby daddy doing 3 to 5 out in Rikers. And yo, we need Christ for the crisis because there's nothing but righteous living and sinning since the fall in the book of beginnings where we forfeited our power, dominion, and now we're living as slaves and citizens of a Babylonian system, totally ignorant of our imprisonment. And in these perilous times where man is spiritually blind to the Heavenly Father's glories divine, see the scriptures depict that in the last days man will be lovers of themselves rather than lovers of God. Come on, it ain't but obvious, and the fact that we're so far gone really ain't but obvious. There's so many religions finding God is like where's Waldo when the truth is laid bare in the Gospels. But how do we break free? How do we find liberty when we were born and shaped in iniquity? We're in the last days and in the final hour, and most saints have a form of godliness but no power, and as a flower fades, all that's in the world will soon pass away. Will you be saved or will you be cast away? There's two choices, heaven or that other place, and Jesus Christ is the only escape.
Amen. Richard Dauphin in the building. We're looking forward to August 10th with new music by Richard Dauphin, right?
Yes, okay. On blast.
Just checking.
Yes.
Sure. Richard Dauphin will be there. Everybody else will be there. Go to rapfestinc.com. You get a full list, or go on Facebook and look for the Rapfest event page. It's on Eventbrite as well. We have the page up. People have been clicking away and saying you don't need tickets, but it's good to know people coming.
Dope.
We got like 4 tickets, 5 tickets, 6 tickets, whatever, coming from everywhere. Go on there. If you're going to talk about Rapfest, hashtag RF2013. That's R for Rap, F for Fest 2013. Use that as the hashtag and let people know. Tag us at Rapfest Radio. Go to our Instagram, our Facebook, our Twitter, everything. Just put it on blast, man. This is the month we got to go hard.
Yes.
Let people know we're coming out here to do some work for the Lord and snatch some souls back to where they belong. Amen.
And also www.richarddauphin.com. You can at me, Richard Dauphin, on Facebook, Richard Dauphin. It's an original name that the Lord gave me.
That's an awesome name.
It's a kingdom name.
How did you come up with that?
Listen, it's the Lord. The Lord showed me a vision.
Okay, now you know we're past our time.
Absolutely, it's the Brooklyn spirit that just
the cross movement concept.
Yes, absolutely.
We should have ended 7 minutes ago.
So, shout out to our sponsors.
Shout out to our sponsors.
Great Food Apparel, God Belongs in My City.
Yes, sir.
And one of our special guests that will be coming out, Dre Murray from Collision Records and We Live as Kings. We have a video off his new album, Gold Rush, Maybe One Day. This is Pharaoh by Dre Murray featuring Tragic Hero. Shout out to Lions and Liars Productions and Shobaraka. Yes, amazing video. Don't get offended. This is just how it is. Listen to the music, listen to the words, and watch the video. This is dope.
Let's go.
We'll be here next week with...
Why you say that?
I'm kidding. Now I really want to see the video.
I saw it. I think it's great.
I just want to say it.
I know. You just look at the
That's controversy. It's Lions and Liars. You gotta get
Lions and Liars.
Scare you.
I want to see it.
Scare you now. Just make sure everybody watch it.
Good stuff, man. Pharaoh by Dre Murray featuring Tragic Hero. Definitely shout out to Lions and Liars Production. Shobaraka don't mess around with videos, man.
No, he's a beast.
He goes in. Good stuff. Again, August 10th, Rapfest 2013, East 180th Street and Daly Avenue in the Boogie Down Bronx, 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. Be there. Rapfest Radio, rapfestradio.com. You will learn us because we are out of control. Peace.
Bury me with all my gold. Will I meet you on the other side? Well, I don't know. I swear this here is the greatest story ever told. But now nothing stays the same, so I play life like a game. And I tell them boys to get it till it's gone. Gotta get it till it's gone. Get it till it's gone. Gotta get it till it's gone. Get it till it's gone. Gotta get it till it's gone. Get it till it's gone. Gotta get it till it's gone.
Dear Pharaoh with a tune full of gold. Food and drink abound, but not an inch for your soul. Your death will soon show that you are not in control. Let somebody else inherits everything that you stole. Got this look on your face like you knew that. Looking out at the earth like I rule that. Then you ran through that money and you blew that. See the God of the sun until I move back. Yelling who that? He ain't no king, no ruler here. I pull them strings, whom shall I fear? So close that door and make sure that them people know my face. Yeah, I'm hungry for my death, dying just to get a taste. When it's time to let this life go, just know I'm God here. Make sure my goals on me, tell my story when I'm gone, homie.
Bury me with all my gold. Will I meet you on the other side? Well, I don't know. I swear this here is the greatest story ever told. But nothing stays the same, so I play life like a game. And I tell them boys to get it till it's gone. Gotta get it till it's gone. Get it till it's gone. Gotta get it till it's gone. Get it till it's gone. Gotta get it till it's gone. Get it till it's gone. Gotta get it till it's gone.
I'm stacking this paper, my fortune so high. You thought you seen a pyramid, and the boys stay scheming, thief like Lehman. Greatest thing I ever did. You ain't never seen a body like me. Use the purest of gold for a body like me. Next day don't shine when I kick that rhyme. Think I lost my mind when I'm on TV. And who gon' stop me? I say what I want and do what I feel. And you are my slave. When you misbehave, it's just what I want. Now come here and kneel. Come here and kneel and worship your king. Me and this treasure. I'm spinning forever. When I leave this earth, we leave it together. So close that door and make sure that them people know my face. Yeah, I'm hungry for my death, dying just to get a taste. When it's time to let this life go, just know I'm God here. Make sure my goals on me, tell my story when I'm gone, homie.
Bury me with all my gold. Will I meet you on the other side? Well, I don't know. I swear this here is the greatest story ever told. But nothing stays the same, so I play life like a game. And I tell them boys to get it till it's gone. Gotta get it till it's gone. Get it till it's gone. Gotta get it till it's gone. Get it till it's gone. Gotta get it till it's gone. Get it till it's gone. Gotta get it till it's gone.